anything you like. Long as you alright, then me alright. Me know you man, that's why I'm alive.
Your voice, your music.
Whether me in a skirt or jeans or short shorts, head race when me walk past. Me feel the eyes, believe the eye. Me love the lights, me do it the spice.
Baby, pana, they say you like you all I get you all baby, pana. Anywhere that you go, I can follow you to go, baby. New level.
You're listening to WGHC 98.3 FM.
New level, new level. New level, new level. New level, new level. I them turn Tony in a rebel. Pam pam banana pam panam banana pam pam banana pam panam pam 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 banana pam panam banana pam pam banana pam panam pam.
Your voice, your music, your station. WGHC 98.3 FM.
Inside the desert, vultures circling round my head, but thanks to God now I made it out of there. I was just another sheep inside the belly of the beast, but thanks to God now I made it out of there. Guru Guru Meje Leshe, I am a fam, hallelujah. Guru Guru Meje Leshe, I am a fam, hallelujah. Guru Guru Meje Leshe, I am a fam, hallelujah. Guru Guru Meje Leshe, I am a fam, hallelujah, hallelujah. This ain't lucky, no. Can't you see the hand of heaven is upon me? This ain't lottery, no. This is 40 days and 40 nights. Seek and ye shall find. I say more muscle to your hustle, more butter to your bubble, more blessing to the talika. May God give you all the barika. More muscle to your hustle, more butter to your bubble, more blessings to the talika. May God give you all the barika. I was lost inside the desert, vultures circling round my head, but thanks to God now I made it out of there. I was just another sheep inside the belly of the beast, but thanks to God now I made it out of there. Guru Guru Meje Leshe, I am a fam, hallelujah. Guru Guru Meje Leshe, I am a fam, hallelujah. Guru Guru Meje Leshe, I am a fam, hallelujah. Guru Guru Meje Leshe, I am a fam, hallelujah. Guru Guru Meje Leshe, I am a fam, hallelujah. Guru Guru Meje Leshe, I am a fam, hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. I see Meje Leshe, I am a fam, hallelujah. Guru Guru Meje Leshe, I am a fam, hallelujah. Guru Guru Meje Leshe, I am a fam, hallelujah. Guru Guru Meje Leshe, I am a fam, hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. see méje lẹ́ṣẹ̀ yàyà mẹ́fà hallelujah gúdú gúdú méje lẹ́ṣẹ̀ yàyà mẹ́fà hallelujah gúdú gúdú méje lẹ́ṣẹ̀ yàyà mẹ́fà hallelujah gúdú gúdú méje lẹ́ṣẹ̀ yàyà mẹ́fà hallelujah 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 guru guru meje leshe yaya mefa hallelujah guru guru meje leshe yaya mefa hallelujah guru guru meje leshe yaya mefa hallelujah hallelujah
What's up, happy people? This your boy Blackjesus. You know what time is it? It's Keep It Real. We're keeping things real today. Remember, today's Friday. The exact time today is 2:14 p.m. The weather is nice today. Yesterday was kind of snowing. Hey, but we are enjoying the weather today. Blackjesus is right here at the BGS 98.3 FM. Your voice, your music, your station. When you come on the page, make sure you share the page. I see you, Daniel. Hey. I have in the building today my one and only sister, original Reema Karen.
Checking in with WGHC 98.3.
Remember how Jesus is black.
Black, you didn't know?
You know, Reem, I told them about you again. It seems like they didn't hear what you're saying. Okay, can you roll it out one more time?
This is your girl, Reema, checking in with WGHC 98.3 FM radio with Blackjesus. You know Jesus was black? You know?
We're going to keep this real today, man. Don't go nowhere. We are here on 98.3 FM. Your voice, your music, your station. It's your boy Blackjesus and my girl, Reema, in the building at WGSC. Hey, Uptown, are you ready? Today's going to be fabulous. I have an unlock already. I have about 6 people on the lock already. Make sure you share the page. Make sure you like WGS's page as well. Go on our webpage and donate. We're knocking on your door. WGSC.org. All donation is tax deductible. Remember to follow us on Instagram as well, WGAC 98.3 FM, and also Facebook, WGAC 98.3 FM. Same as YouTube. We are here, WGAC 98.3 FM. Your voice, your music, your station. Make sure you like and follow the page. Remember, hey, we're still knocking on your door. Go on our webpage and donate. Remember, tax season is around the corner. Everything that you tax. Everything that you donate will be taxed for free, man. For real, that's what WGS will do, man. There's a lot of things in the pipelines that we are working on, man. You know, keep the the code drive. There's a lot of things that WGS is planning to do. What drive again?
Turkey drive.
Turkey drive. Hey, you hear that? We are here. We are seeing the Presido, the one and only best Ghanaian Presido that we have in the Chicago land. Is on the lock watching me right now. Big up to the Presido. That's the name by Blackjesus Sam. Man, that this man is a young man with a big vision, man. Doing a lot of wonderful things in the community, man. Man, my respect to this man is just high, skyrocket, man. The man, I'll call him. After we run things up a little bit. I'm gonna call this man because he actually follow what do you call it? Something went on, follow a news or
missionary work.
The lady that I was telling you about, and then he actually followed up, and then finally went to the funeral to make sure that Ghanaians support. That's dope, man. That is really dope. I really enjoyed it when I see things like that. I feel like
shout out to him for showing support.
Big shout out to our Presido. As time goes on, we'll bring her on the lock, and then we tell us about how the funeral went and things like that. But hey, we're still right here with my girl Reema on the board. Today we're gonna be amazing. We're gonna bring you a lot of good music and things like that. Reema, you have something for me? There's a lot of things going on in Ghana right now, man. There's a lot of beef and things like that.
Things going on right
right now. If you check out Ghana Web, you'll see it's a couple of interesting things going on right now. It's actually an article I was checking out talking about don't share your passwords with your partner.
See, I'm with that.
Why?
I am with that. Why would I share my passcode with my partner?
Why wouldn't you share your password?
I think that's why it's called passcode. That's why it's called
why
passcode.
not? If you have nothing to hide,
There's
why not?
nothing to hide. The thing is set up already.
So,
It says passcode.
Okay, it's a passcode, but you wouldn't allow access to your phone.
There's nothing wrong giving my girl my phone. Hey, check it out. You know, something's going on. Blah blah. But to give my passcode, it's just like I don't think it's right.
So is it more of secrecy or is it just
No, it's just a title that is on the phone. It says passcode. You know, passcode that means that just for me.
No, when we're together, it's don't be. It's us. It's us now.
We're going to open the lines, and then when you have anything to talk about this passcode issue, man, make sure you call your boy, Blackjesus, and my girl, Reema, in here at WGS 98.3 FM.
Let him know that it's us now, not a we. It's our passcode.
Is it all right to share your passcode to your partner? 773-942-7167. Call in right now and tell me what you think. So, Reem, you think you're going to give your passcode to your boyfriend? You think so?
I would give my passcode.
Okay, then that rests my case.
Because I have nothing to hide. But then again, there are random instances where exes and other people might happen to hit you up at the wrong time and make it seem like you're doing something that you're not.
Call in. You can call in right now and tell us if you will actually share your passcode with your partner. There's nothing wrong doing that, but hey, the title says passcode. Passcode means that just you just you. Like you can say, I'm gonna give my ATM code to my. That's different.
My paper is different. That's
ATM is not. It's not different.
It's different.
It's not different.
The money is different.
It's not different at all. I think.
But text messages and Instagram and social media and stuff like that. It's for us. It's for us. Like I don't understand why it should be a secret. I understand like you're supposed to have boundaries with certain things like your ATM, your social security number, your credit card information. But why can't I pick up your phone like, hey babe, let me just go ahead and scroll for you.
Why would your boyfriend pick up your ATM card and say, listen man, I got some gym shoes that I want to go buy. Can I?
I mean, if I got it to give, if you like it, I love it. But right now I'm balling on a budget, so you can't just go swiping the card and stuff.
We're gonna take a little music break here, but listen to this one music, amazing music coming from my boy EL. So we're gonna, when you come on the page, make sure you share the page, man. We are here at WGS 98.3 from your voice, your music, your station. Like, share, and comment. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Boom. Blackjesus is still right here. WGS is the top 98.3 FM in your car, at your home, office, everywhere you are. Remember, we are the first ever African radio station in the Midwest.
DonnaMotion.com.
If I get, I go love to see that thing, girl. If I get, I go love to touch that thing, girl. If you allow, I go love to press that thing, girl. I no go lie, I go love to caress that thing, girl. Close your eyes, they come out that thing, girl. I will load the light, cause I no need to see that thing, girl. Hold on tight, baby, I go support that thing, girl. Close your eyes, I go make you go feel that thing, girl.
That's my boy EL. He say if I love, I go touch that thing now.
Don't touch it too hard.
You don't have to touch it too hard. I'm loving this song. When the song is good, Blackjesus play it. So let's do it one more time.
You're listening to
WGHC 98.3 FM. Your voice, your music, your station.
DonnaMotion.com.
If I get, I go love to see that thing, girl. If I get, I go love to touch that thing, girl. If you allow, I go love to press that thing, girl. I no go lie, I go love to caress that thing, girl. Close your eyes, they come out that thing, girl. Load the light, cause I no need to see that thing, girl. Hold on, guy, baby, I go support that thing, girl. Close your eyes, I go make you go feel that thing, girl. You go feel that thing. Baby, shwane kekbeke. Osi ope abade dede. Kenke kwa boy obaye seke. Abade dede. Baby, shwane kekbeke. Osi ope abade dede. Kenke kwa boy obaye seke.
And Kenke Guabo Bayeseke. That's EL for you.
Girl, some more abade dede. Naija girl, some more abade dede.
Naija girls pay about the dead. Is it right? Is it Naija girls love?
I don't discriminate. I got Niger friends, so you know I can't diss them. I love everyone.
We love everyone, man. We are the VGS into the top 98.3 FM. It's your boy Blackjesus and my girl Reema in the building. We gonna make it happen. We gonna make your Friday look like never before. Reem, what do you think? It's Friday, man. What do you have? What do you have going on, man? There's a lot of parties.
Man, there's a lot of things to do. On
Somebody
this
say, "Look at that pretty
Friday
face."
night. Thank you. I'm trying to keep my skin clear or whatever. Sign up to Aisha Aesthetics for the facials, but it's TGIF. What am I gonna do today? I might just chill today. I'm not really, Chicago weather been kind of up and down.
I know,
I'm
right?
not. I got on this. It's a crop sweater. I don't know if I want to be hot or cold right now, but I'm trying to chill on the inside with the
I
heat.
feel you on that one.
Crazy.
Chicago is the only city that you can get. One day you can get all the 4 seasons.
Yes.
One day you can get summer, winter, fall, and then.
I got a whole closet in my trunk right now because I'm not prepared.
I like that. I like.
My winter coat and my flip flops is ready to go.
When summer comes today, we ready to
Today.
go?
I'm hoping Chicago flips and it's like 75 next weekend. But
Hey, it's
we
not
can only
happening.
dream.
Chicago, you don't know. Chicago is just
City
unpredictable.
of possibilities.
Yes, it's very, very unpredictable. So hey, it is what it is. Like we said, can you actually share your passcode with your partner? So you can call in immediately 773-942-7167. 773-942-7167. Call in and tell us if you will definitely share your passcode.
What's yours is mine, and what's mine is yours.
It doesn't
Except for
work.
my ATM card, then
It's except the ATM card. Can you believe that? I mean, what else we have? What else do you have going on in Ghana world and the entertainment scene in Ghana? What we have? What we have?
It's apparently it was an award show that happened, and a radio host was asked to return his award because he felt like the proceedings was a scheme. But when he won, he didn't think it was a scheme. Isn't that funny? When you lose something, then it's rigged. They're cheating. But when you lose, it's.
Do you think it's a human thing or?
I think it's a human thing. Nobody likes to lose, and everybody has a competitive nature. But at the same time, you have to accept where you didn't come out on top this time. Give credit where credit is due. You can't just fault a whole award show because you didn't come out on top this time. That's not
So
fair.
you said the presenter, they're taking the award from him or what?
Yeah, no, they're asking him to return his award because he didn't win this time. He didn't win this time, and they're saying, "Oh, okay, since you didn't win the award you won previously, return it because you feel like this whole thing is a scheme. So the one you won also is a scheme.
I
so
see.
Bring it back.
So bring it back.
So bring that one back too.
Nah,
Everybody's stuff. Return everybody. Just
and then
bring your stuff back.
we'll be genuine now.
Then we'll be. It's all fair. But until then, shush your mouth. Shut your mouth.
Oh, we're having fun over here. I'm here with my girl Reema, and then myself, Blackjesus. You hear WGS to the top 98.3 from your voice, your music, your station. Today we're gonna make things fun. Reema is part of me. I see a lot of people on my luck already. Make sure you share this page, man. This is all about entertainment, man. And also when you are actually in the area, actually in our zone, you can actually dial into 98.3 FM, your voice, your music, your station. This is the first ever African radio station in the Midwest. Like I said, we're still knocking on your door. All tax, all deduction that you send to our coffers, you will get tax break. Remember, Blackjesus say so, and also I stand for WGS, so that's what we say. Everything that you drop in our coffers, we will give you a break on your tax. That's what it is. And also follow us on Instagram, WGS 98.3 FM. And also Facebook, like us, follow us, and hey, comment is welcome. WGS 98.3 FM, your voice, your music, your station, and also YouTube. Please make sure you like us on YouTube, man. YouTube is where it's popping right now. So hey, Rem, we got more things going on.
Fella. It's an artist, a Ghana artist, and rapper, Medical.
Medical, they're fighting, man. There's a lot of beef going. Boyfriend, girlfriend fight.
No, actually, you know what? They're actually together, and I don't know what the sudden the infatuation with celebrity. I've never been infatuated with celebrity relationships, but apparently, so they were caught kissing and caressing and loving each other, and everybody's just like, "Oh my God!" But
about a week ago, they were fighting though. There's a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
I
So
mean, breakup to
going.
makeup is normal. That's why I'm like, why the infatuation? Am I the only person that is not infatuated with celebrity relationships? Like, I'm not starstruck by what's going on in your personal bedroom. Like, it doesn't concern me. I actually don't want to see it. It kind of makes me cringe a little bit. To be sitting there and you're snacking and all this other stuff. I don't. It doesn't fancy me. People are too caught up in celebrity living and things like that. Like,
Really?
More power to them. I hope they last, but I feel like most celebrity relationships don't last because a lot of people are involved in your relationship. Like, you can barely walk around outside without somebody taking a picture of you. You go to your friend's house, you're cheating. You go to the grocery store, you're cheating because you're photographed everywhere you go. So
So do you think it's not the right way to date
like,
a star or celebrate or something?
In relationships, period, I'm not a huge PDA kind of person myself. I kind of like my relationships private, behind the scenes. You see me with the person I love when you see me with the person I love, but photographs and hearing all of this stuff, and I feel like it brings more attention to your relationship, and it brings other people into your situation that want to penetrate and either corrupt it or just be nosy. Like, it's for me. My relationship is for me. That's why I'm with this one person. I'm not with this one person and everybody that follows them and everybody that follows me and things of that nature. Like, before you know it,
it's all over.
Right, it's all over. And an ex from 5 years ago is claiming that your man is at her house and nothing happened. I feel
we're
triggered.
still having fun over here. Remember, today's Friday, man. We're gonna bring you a lot of good music, man. Don't go nowhere. We're still playing About the Dead. Let's do it one more time. This go for Medical and my girl. What's the name again? Fella.
DonnaMotion.com.
If I get, I go love to the see that thing, girl. If I get, I go love to the touch that thing, girl. If you along, I go love to the press that thing, girl. I no go lie, I go love to caress that thing, girl. Close your eyes, I they come to come out that thing.
WGHC 98.3
Blow the light, cause I don't need to
your
see
voice,
that thing, girl.
your music, your station.
Hold on tight, baby, I go support that thing, girl. Close your eyes, I go make you go feel that thing, girl. You go feel that thing. Baby, shwane kekbeke. Osi ope abade dede. Kenke kwa boy obaye seke. Abade dede. Baby, shwane kekbeke. Osi ope abade dede. Kenke kwa boy obaye seke. Abade dede. Gonna tell some more about the dede. Niger girl, some more about the dede.
Now a kick in the start to yana me who's a hit. Yeah. Every X. Get out with it to the total. Let's go. When you want me, come here. I don't need want me, come to me now. I'll buy my wood up, come here, dance me wood. When you want me, come here. I don't need want me, come to me now. I'll buy my wood up, come here, dance me wood. Come be mine.
WGHC 98.3 FM. Edemufua.
Come be mine, baby girl, you'll be too much. Oh, I go fit marry you and you go be my lady. Out of my head to I don't go. My head to I don't go. Out of my head to I don't go. My head to I don't go. Bring it down, see. Baby, I cannot deny you. It's a mystery was a man to Makuma Minko Wada. Girl, Mama wani je papa. Machira go da me da wangasa. Mama wodobu aomeka.
That's my boy, Nara Exa featuring her, D Crime, Mr. Dr. Crime. Yeah, we're gonna do it one more time. I'm loving this song. This is the pure Our Life. Our life is not dead. Who told you that? Our life is on the fire.
Come be mine, baby girl, you'll be too much.
Our life is always on the top, and nobody can come close to our life. Let's do it one more time. This is Nara Exa featuring the Doctor D Crime.
Yeah, every X. Get out with it to the total. Let's go. When you want me, come here. I don't need want me, come to me there. I'll buy my wood up, come in and see me wood there. When you want me, come here. I don't need want me, come to me there. I'll buy my wood up, come in and see me wood there. Come be mine, baby girl, you be too much. So I'm gonna fit man for you, so you gon' be my woman. Come be mine, baby girl, you be too much.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna fit man with you, and you gon' be my lady. Out of my head to I don't go. My head to I don't go. Out of my head to I don't go. My head to I don't go.
Another news popping on Ghana Web right now. It's all about One Love the Kobolo. Send a strong message to send a strong warning message to Medical saying, man, why you dump my sister? Man, when I catch you at Legon, it's Legon, man, we're gonna be blood. That's One Love Kobolo. Say so. So One Love Kobolo is after the lady that we were talking about, Medical dump. I know there is a fight going on somewhere,
Right.
But it seems like they made up, right?
Maybe they made
So
up.
the older brother just came up and was like, man, listen, man, you can't dump my sister like that, man. If I catch you somewhere and it's Legon, man.
He's gonna go down.
Okay.
No.
So that's what is going on right now.
That's big brother tendencies. I mean,
So,
it comes with the
do
territory.
you think that the big brother is doing the right thing?
I mean, to a certain extent, but at the same time, I feel like everybody has to go through what they go through in relationships. I feel like the more you intervene in family or friend relationships, the worse it gets. Like I said, involving other people, unless it's absolutely necessary, it should be left up until them to figure it out, especially if your sister's
So I
an
feel
adult.
like that scared the young man to make up with the sister again. Then.
It probably did.
It was like big
But
brother
then-
just stepped in. Was like, man, Joe, be careful.
Looky
man.
here, like
Looky
you
here,
know
like-
what I'm saying? Like, let me holler at you for a second because you're not gonna sit up here and play my sister like this. And and that's another thing. As a celebrity, you don't just break up in private. You get broken up with, and now you're ridiculed because you broke up with a person. Like you don't have a freedom of choice.
Wow.
Like, you're not gonna tell me or dictate who I break up with and who I don't break up with.
Say so. That's ring for you. what we have? Something about links or something?
The record label, well-known record label in Ghana. They had a previous artist, Feli Nuna. I don't know if everybody's aware.
Nuna,
yeah, really.
What
dope,
happened to
dope
Nuna,
artist.
man? What
She
happened?
was just talking about how it was like really strenuous being a part of the label because her creativity was restricted, so she wasn't able to, I guess, put her artistry
Right, out
to like in the way that she wanted to. They have a lot of great artists. Kitty, Kwame Eugene.
Yep.
What?
Big boys.
Big boys. They're
very
doing
well.
great things, but I guess it just didn't
You know
work
what?
out for her.
Mention of Kwame Eugene and Kitty, man. I was just telling somebody yesterday that 5 years to come today, if they keep on doing what they're doing,
Right, under right management.
these boys will be bigger than Wizkid and Davido.
You got me there when you said Wizkid, because Wizkid is one
No,
of a
Wizkid
kind.
is up there.
Wizkid is one of a kind. That swagger is something that's unmatched. That's embedded in your essence.
I said 5 years from now.
Talk about 5 years.
5 years from now, if they're doing what they are doing right now,
I would say they would be top contenders with them.
Today we're gonna have a little argument here because I feel like right now, that's my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like right now these two boys,
Okay.
are doing better songs than Wizkid and Davido?
Davido, okay, I'll be honest. Davido's music to me sounds the same. All of his songs sound the same. Wizkid, on the other hand, has that it's a flavor. Even though his stuff is kind of repetitive, if you notice his music and like how he portray or how he projects his music, it's very simple.
Right.
And it's a lot of just melodic.
I like
kind of
the
things.
simpleness on
It's
that. With
very
a classic
simple.
to it
Yeah.
and things like that. I like
he doesn't
that.
put a lot of work into his music, and it flows perfectly. And that's why I said it's a swagger kind of thing. It's embedded in him. Like, it's only something Wizkid can produce. Now Davido, on the other hand, a lot of his music is very popish, very, you know what I'm saying, like very industry made music. You know what I mean? Kwame Eugene and Kitty, I would say, like you said, in the next 5 years, will be up there with Wizkid and them contending with those
I believe
boys.
so. I
Now,
strongly
overtaking
believe
them,
so.
I gotta see this. I would love to see them go head to head to be, you know,
On
up
top of-
there. But right now,
I
Wizkid
think-
is
I think
trailblazing.
It all comes to the management or the industry that we run in Ghana.
Right.
You know, when you look at Nigeria and the way they run their industry and the way Ghanaians run their industry, there's a little bit they're two different people. You know, Ghanaians, we are the type of people that we play everybody's song. You know, our industry, if we have one, let's say if we have one, that means we are not doing the right thing. We are not playing the right music for the people to actually know what we have.
Yeah, and
you know,
and the
understand?
people that are
we
coming
play
out of Ghana,
more of our brothers, our
what's trending.
what's trending. We
Right.
play more of what
Yeah,
that's the point.
right.
We play more of what is trending. So if Nigerian music is hitting up, we're still gonna play no matter what. But in the other way around, when you go to Nigeria and the rest of the African countries, they don't play Ghanaian music. Even though it's trending or not trending, they don't play it. Because there's a system where they play 80% of their songs, and 20% of the rest of the song.
But then in a business, that's how you do
exactly.
things. You understand?
So
it's not a diss to the Nigerian, way of, their.
No, I think Nigerians are doing the perfect
but
way.
that's business.
That's
you understand?
business.
I feel
that.
like you said, Ghanaians should apply the same method to push their artists and to
More.
get them,
we
get them
support
out
our
there
own
in
more.
mainstream music
Yes.
because, like you said, Wizkid, Davido, all these artists that were based in Nigeria, came out of Nigeria, are now crossing over into American
Big
music
time.
and culture because of how Nigerians supported and pushed their music 80% of the time, like you
Yes.
said, which is something that Ghanaians and other
our industry to
have
implement that
exactly,
and that will work. That will work definitely. They say,
our
Nigerians
DJs, our producers, our radio people. It's cool to be on trend and do us and support other cultures, but if you want to propel your own people forward, as
Right.
well, you have to apply that system.
You have to apply that
have to.
system.
It's
That's
a
the only way we can grow as a team, as an industry, and that's what I'm saying. That it looks like the Ghanaian scene is doing that. We are getting there. We're trying to put the
Little
80,
bits
20.
and pieces.
Yeah, and I'm looking at these young two boys, and the music that they're putting out is just
Fresh.
it's just creamy.
It's fresh.
It's so fresh. That's the thing. So fresh. So I'm looking at them. I was like, you know what? 5 years to come, man. Because right now, to be honest with you, even though they're still rookie.
they're
still
definitely
rookie.
they're definitely rookies in the game, but they have their own style.
Yes. And
Yeah,
the
that'll separate them from
the
everybody
music
else.
alone speak values, man. Then when you listen to
It's
let's say
feel-good
Kiddy
music.
and things, it's
Feel
feel
good
good
music.
It's a music that you can actually rub shoulders with your girl. It relates to everybody.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at them like, man, the next few years to come, man.
But
these
they
guys
need
will
club
take-
bangers. It's another thing in this generation. How things get started, even though you have feel good music, that club banger is what sets you apart from everybody else because that's what's going to get played constantly when you go out. There's not one time I have not been at Afrofusion, shout out to D Money and everybody else, or at another party and seen heard Wizkid or Davido or somebody of those natures because they have club bangers.
Do you think is the same thing that we are talking about? The Nigerians play 80% of their own.
I feel
and
like
is it not the same thing?
It's the same thing to a certain
our
extent,
Ghana
but
DJs over here in Chicago and around United States, the globe, I feel like they play more. We are like that. Ghanaians are like that. We like to support
we
more.
support, but Bonsu, Ghanaian DJ, plays Ghanaian music. support.
But he plays more of the Nigerian
But he's
music
also
as
a
well.
DJ, so he has to apply to the masses. You know what I mean? He has
But
to.
do you think I forgot the Nigerian DJ you just mentioned it.
Bonsu.
Not Bonsu, the Nigerian DJ.
D-Money.
D-Money. I've gone to D-Money shows many times, and I, once in a while, he has one Ghana music, and that
I mean, he supports everybody, but he also supports, what's
80% of Nigerian music.
It's not. I don't even think it's biased to that. He does support.
It's not biased. It's making money. If you're making money, it's not biased.
It's not biased. But my thing is, I don't want people to take it as it's a biased thing. That's why you kind of have to explain it in a certain way.
Oh,
okay. You know what I mean? I'm not saying you're saying that, but people take it as you're being biased, and it's not about that. It's a business kind of situation, and it's what's popping right now. If you the way
is
music,
it that Nigerians do better music than Ghanaian?
I don't even think it's better music. I just feel like they have structured their music and their talent to the point where you hear it more. Kitty, like we said, and Kwame Eugene and Sarko,
yes. The D-Best.
Hey, the legendary.
Actually, he's coming to Chicago. We'll talk about that, in a few days to come.
If you're Ghanaian and you're not a Sarkodie bastard.
Sarkodie is on the line. Actually, I think Sarkodie have crossed barriers and he's doing what he got to do. He's one of the, for
he's
me,
an
that's
OG.
my opinion.
That's
my opinion. He's the best artist that ever happened in the history of Ghana music. To be honest with you, that's me.
No facts. No facts.
That's me. But this is a new song that is coming up from the camps of R2B and your boy, your Whiskey. Let's listen to it. They say super. I don't know if you.
Super. Hey, this is my
you like
jam.
super. All right, let's do it one more.
R2B, Ghana Emotions.
So nice, super. So nice, super. Your body so nice, super. So nice, super. Yeah, so nice, super. So nice, super. Your body so nice, super. Yeah. I can do anything for your love. I'ma get do marathon. Lobby you nice and tall. Girl say now you I want to. Come to me, come make me road. Don't you leave me on the road. Baby girl, now you I want to. When you know they now you I.
That's super for you.
You know they try to be relevant, no. Now they give your body to another man, no. Oh my baby, you be evident, yeah. You know they try to be relevant, no. Now they give your body to another man, no.
That's the old school style, man. I'm an old school. That's the old school movement. I love that. You got to swing.
Sway. It's not a step. It's a sway, and then you step, and then you sway, and then you step.
So when the music is good, Blackjesus, please try. Let's do it one more time. This is super from my boy R2B is featuring the boy, the king of African pop, Whiskey.
R2B, Ghana Emotions.
So nice, super. So nice, super. Your body so nice, super. So nice, super. Yeah, so nice, super. So nice, super. Your body so nice, super. Yeah. I feel do anything for your love. I'ma get do marathon. Lobby you nice and tall. Girl say now you I want to. Come to me, come make me road. Don't you leave me on the road. Baby girl, now you I want to. When you know they now you I need. You know they try to be relevant, no. Now they give your body to another man, no. Oh my baby, you be evident, yeah. You know they try to be relevant, no. Now they give your body to another man, no. So nice, so nice, yeah. You know, was in me, me, I don't get nobody, you be the only one. And if you show me body, me, I go show you the holy one. Oh my baby, you be evident, yeah. You know they try to be relevant, no. Now they give your body to another man, no. Oh my baby, you be evident, yeah. You know they try to be relevant, no. Now they give your body to another man, no.
The super for you. My girl in the building, Reema and myself, Blackjesus at WGS to the top 98.3 from your voice, your music, your station. Don't go nowhere. Reem, what you have for us, man? This is so nice.
I mean, I want to talk about, it's my first time being here hosting with Blackjesus. Jesus is
right.
black.
Black
and
Jesus.
I'm a Chicago native. I'm foreign, but I'm Chicago native.
That's right.
It's a lot of us
Chicago's
that are
our
Americanized.
home, We've been here for so long, man. Chicago is home now.
Americanized, but still for the culture. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to touch base and touch down on a lot of the artists that are coming out of Chicago that derive from African descent that aren't getting the recognition that they're supposed to get. You know what I mean? It's a lot of our brothers and sisters out here that's hustling, that's in not just in music, but in arts and fashion and things like that don't get the necessary attention. I feel like it's our duty as radio hosts, as producers, as DJs, as this, that, and
let's
the other,
support our own,
to support
our
own, and propel them forward. Our generation is, the
That's
vision
right.
for the next generation and the next generation. And I feel like if we don't stand up and do something and push their music, we'll be lost in everybody else. Chicago's had a lot of great people come out, and we need to have or continue to have great people produce, and come out of Chicago. So I just want to touch base and talk about some of the artists that I see out here working, and some of the people that I see out here working, not just even in Afro beats and hip hop and everything else like that as well. If I may ask you, who do you, if you pay attention to the Chicago scene of music, you've interviewed some artists before.
I've interviewed some few ones.
Okay, so let me know who's your like, I wouldn't say favorite because I can't say favorite.
I think all I would say all are my favorite.
Okay.
But it like you said, it comes with the swag, the way you put your things together,
So who? I would drop a name. I want to know who's out here working. I know a couple.
Man, I know a couple. I don't want to say one name, but I've seen my boy Mo SB doing his thing.
Yeah, I heard he just dropped the video. He just dropped the video, which is dope.
And he's the type that have actually collaborated with a lot of his own. When I say his own, it's all like Josh Shanties and all these.
Jashanti is dope. Jashanti's music is really something else, because for a while
I think it's just authentic,
It is, and it's crazy because to me he gives me kind of a Caribbean flavor too, and maybe it's his voice and it's the twang in his voice, but I get kind of like a Caribbean islander flavor kind of when he does things, and it's really cool. It's really different.
And he's sexy too. I think he's single, right? Right, man. You know about that.
We not even finna go there.
Okay. But Josh Shanti got some flavor. When it comes to the Afro dance hall, I think Josh Shanti owns the title in Chicago. Period.
For the Afro dance hall.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got it.
I know. There's godfathers like bring your name, Kemi, Femi.
You gotta brush me up on that.
Femi, what's Femi's name? Black Cup. Black Cup is a godfather.
Okay,
Black Cup is I think, but I'm looking at where Black Cup level is but I think Josh Shanti got the touch right now. He's
fresh. He's new.
Yeah,
he's new to the scene, and he's out here doing his thing and moving around and getting noticed. And shout out to him for putting in the work. Also, it's a this past Ghana Fest, Chef Yeah Boy putting in work, doing things, out here hustling, out here working. I see you. Aziz. Aziz is cool.
He's a cool
He's a cool cat. Yeah, he's a cool cat. He's out here working, out here hustling, putting out music. Check him out, Aziz Music. Who else?
And IT, Mr. IT. I love the flavor, man. We still have IT on our rotation, actually.
No, he actually just dropped some new music. For You is out. He actually has some dope stuff coming up. I've heard about.
Mr.
Can't
IT
wait to
is
hear
dope,
it.
man. He's
Can't wait
dope.
to hear
I
it.
like Mr. IT, man. IT, you need to come around and visit your boy,
He
man.
was here recently. I've heard you interviewed him.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, about a couple of months ago. But come back and let's rub some shoulders. I just love you to be in the studio with me all the time, every
Keep
Friday,
things
man.
between
Let's
us.
keep things
Between them, between us, between us all, right?
And there are some few guys who actually say they've retired. And I'm an old school, so I know they're old school guys like Reason, Reason retired, and a couple of guys. But hey, it is what it is. Chicago, we are here. WGC to the top, 98.3 from your voice, your music, your station. This is my boy Sarkodie, like my girl saying, man. He's the best. No two ways about that.
Legendary. Be at the concert. I will be there.
WGHC 98.3 FM. Your voice, your music, your station.
I said that me this one and ya swan. Just about him I wo ya media. I ho machi wudi wuti to me so a. Tona boarding na me bia. E ke sumo mi so. In lobby ke mi back go. E ke sumo mo ko go down.
WGHC 98.3 Your voice, your music, your station.
I never felt this way before.
Thank God it's Friday. Blackjesus is right here with my girl Reema. We're making things happen, and when you're on the log, man, make sure you share the page. I see you, Trace 14 13 14. Go.
Oh, bye, baby, oh.
Yes. This is Sarkodie. Come back, baby, yo. With my boy Kim Promise. These are the boys that will take Ghana to the next level. What'd you say?
Turn up all the way.
Turn up all the
Ghana
way.
boys,
Ghana
hey.
boys doing it big.
Can see my shorty from the driveway. Up at me pedal, so what can I say? Anything we do it our way. How many times with a kiss? All day. When I jam in the food like a shiesty. Me when I'm a polo do a baby. Or coming home from nothing up to the payday. Couldn't do the JJC. Girl, me I want chop kiss. Can you give it to me like this? Yeah, go shopping, I forget the prices. So we tell me how come you than the ISIS. No matter what come and then also be a crisis. But me feeling when you wanna do the right thing. Make I put a ring on it, and me forget to strike in. Big cars, more money, come sugar my thing. Listen to the song I sing, but the
bye, baby, yeah.
Oh, bye, baby, yeah.
That's Sarkodie for you. Featuring the boy Kim Promise. But you guys know that our president in nickname be Kim Promise. They say promise, nothing they go on. You hear about that? They said our president. The name, the nickname that Ghanaians have given the president is Kim Promise.
Kim Promise.
Yeah, because when he actually got in the office, he said he's gonna do a lot of things within the 18 months. And 18 months have passed and nothing going on.
Oh.
So now Ghanaians have they've given him the name Kim Promise. He promised a lot of stuff, but nothing going on.
Oh.
So you guys now you know. Blackjesus says so. Our president's name is AKA Mr. President
Promise.
Kim Promise.
Mr. Promise.
When the music is good, Blackjesus play it twice, and we're gonna do it one more time. But hey, this is WGC for you, man.
sing, but the
Bye, baby, yeah. Oh, bye, baby, oh. I never think that I'll go for the love like this again. Oh, bye, baby, yeah. Oh, bye, baby, oh.
Black Jersey on the beat.
Ghana for Muntie WGHC 98.3 FM. Edemufua.
Kim Promise, yeah.
I said that me this one and ya swan. Just about him I wo ya media. I ho machi wudi wuti to me so a. Tona boarding na me bia. E ke sumo mi so. In lobby ke mi back go. E ke sumo mo ko don. E do me against Bafo.
So we have a caller on the line and wanted to contribute about the Ghana music and Naija music. What is going on? Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Yo, my name is Alinko, calling from Chicago.
That's the GM! Alinko, baby. Alinko,
linking up. Huh? Linking up with a Linko.
Linking up, I like that.
Linking up with a
Alinko,
Linko.
that should be your slogan, man. Linking up with a Linko.
Hey.
Okay, I might change progressive minds to linking up with
yes.
a
Linko.
All right, Linko, what you got for us, man? Talk to us, man.
Yeah, man, I've been just enjoying your show, listening to you, and So I know you are passionate about Nigerian and Ghanaian music.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And the fact that we have to promote, both sides.
Mm.
But we all know, Nigerians' approach to business,
Mm-hmm.
and so definitely we know that when it comes to business, they are somewhat more aggressive than other ethnic groups or other African countries, African nationalities. So we all know that. One. Two, now Nigerians, per their culture, speak, what do you call it? It is pidgin, but it's English,
yes,
right?
Yes.
So
yes.
most of Nigerian artists sing in English, right?
Yes.
And they mix it with their native dialect.
Mm-hmm.
So when you sing in English, your music will be international.
Facts.
Look, one of the reasons why Nanam Pedu, Ghana, look, before Fela Kuti and Sonny Ade and all those Nigerian stars, Ghana had CK Man, Nanam Pedu. We started High Life.
We started it, yes. We started the movement, yeah.
How come, when it comes to world music and on the international stage, everybody knows Fela Kuti and nobody knows CK Jenfi and Nanam Pedu?
Good point.
Mm-hmm.
Reason is they sing in Chi.
Right.
Fela Kuti is not doing anything special that the people who started High Life, the real people, the Jelu Ambule,
right?
He even introduced some type of rap in High Life, right? Keke Kabobo, like we have this Abachi Dede, Daddy Lumba. All those guys have done great, but the reason why they're not on the international stage is because they sing Daddy Anume, they sing in Chi, and Chi is only spoken by a few group of people in Ghana.
Right.
That's it. But Fela Kuti will say, I no go grill, Africa woman. It's English. People can relate to it. Plus the beat, boom, itself. So if you want to do a concert, if you want to do an international concert, and you have Nana Kwame Ampedu and Fela Kuti is going to sell because his music is in English.
Yeah,
or
it's
at
marketable,
least
yeah.
have a lot of words in English, so everybody can relate because English is an international language. Like,
facts.
Put music aside. Any business you want to do today, if you don't do it in English, that
won't
business.
make it.
Thank you. Thank you. Even the Chinese, you know why a lot of them are coming to America? They want to learn English.
Right.
They have English schools. They have English schools in China because how many Mandarin schools do you have in America? America don't care because America, the English is language. I mean, the market is English. It's their language. Why did they need to learn Mandarin? You need their business, so you have to learn their language. So what I'm saying is, you spoke about Kidi, you spoke about Kwame Eugene. Look, those guys' career is not going to go anywhere, and I'm not trying to be a prophet of doom because even Kwade, even what you call it, Obrafo, okay, Kenya, all these guys died in Ghana, and now you have what you call it, all this Davido, this gospel Nigerians making it big because guess what? Their music, Davido, the kind of music Davido makes, it's nothing extraordinary. It's just because it's in English.
Right. It's melodic and it's in English.
So the Kwame Eugenes, the Patapas and the Kiddies and all those guys, if they want to sustain what they're doing, sustenance is important, and break through the international market, they better start using pidgin in their music.
Right. Because
if they don't do that, look, do you know that this guy you're calling right now, Wizkid?
Right.
Wizkid, Ghana, this guy, you know 5-5. You remember 5-5 in Ghana?
Right, 5-5.
They introduced Wizkid actually on the big stage. Do you know that Wizkid didn't make it big in Nigeria? Wizkid
make it in Ghana, yeah.
In Ghana.
Right.
So why do you think he came to Ghana to launch his career? Because at the time, his life was big in Ghana and was not even big in Nigeria.
Right.
Do you know that?
Don't you think we support Ghanaians like to support outsiders more than our own?
No, Black. No, Black. No, here is why. If you have a remote that is universal, and you have a remote that can only work on, let's say, LG TV, and you have one that is universal, which one would you buy?
The universal remote.
Because if your LG TV goes bad and you have a Sonic TV, you can still use that remote. It's economical.
Right.
Right? If you have a song that is in Nigeria, you can play it at whenever people have a party, they can play it. When Hausa people have a party, they can play it. When Francophone people have a party, they can, because English is international. Everybody can hear it, can understand it, can relate to it. But if you have the music in one ethnic, that is why if you look, most of the guys that are doing music even in Nigeria, that are doing it solely in Yoruba, even though they might have a big market, they are not doing well because it's only in Yoruba. Okay? Do you know why this guy, the guy from Tanzania, what's his name? Diamond Platinum or whatever.
Right.
The one that was here recently. Shout out to him, for the
Diamond
concert.
Diamond Platinum is extremely good than a lot of these Nigerians. But not all of his music are in English. A lot of his music are in Swahili, Tanzania. Right? So he appeals more to a certain group of people. When he came to do a show here, it was more of people from the East African countries that came.
Right.
You wouldn't see a lot of Americans, but let Davido come to Chicago. Everybody's going to go.
Yeah, he's crossed over into American music, featured with a lot of hip-hop artists and stuff in the mainstream music. So, yeah, he's international.
I just think I differ a little bit about...
When P Square, right? P Square, made it big. They do music with Ross, and all those big guys.
Right.
P Square were not singing in Europe, but they were singing in English. That's how they broke. That's why they were able to break through the international market.
Yeah.
They were singing all these songs, and again, Nigerian it's easy for a Nigerian musician to make music and break through because they have the larger population, right?
That is true.
So
that is true.
One state alone can buy your music and you're good, okay? Versus Ghana, and Nigerians are scattered all over the world. So when somebody's doing business with within the Nigerian confines, look, your business is bound to do well because there are millions. Like Nigerians are like 10 times the size of Ghana.
That's true.
The size-wise, geographical-wise, and population-wise. So that you can give to them. But the one key thing that is working well for them is, my brother, check how many of them do music in English versus the ones who don't do music in English.
So I believe I believe that because of they speak broken English, they do more of the broken. When you go to Nigeria, even the person who haven't even stepped foot in school or class can speak broken, and So I think that's their style. We as Ghanaians, our style is a little bit different. But like you said, it is true. English is the way to go. Let's use our broken and things like that.
But Black, we speak English all over. All these musicians in Ghana who are rising, they all speak Pidgin.
I believe so,
right?
But
okay,
yeah.
Let me tell you something about copying. I always say something. We have to copy well. Nigerians are good. Nigerians have copied us very well, and they have run with it. Why can't we copy them too?
Because nobody likes a copycat, but business, right?
But business. Look. Japan copied Americans to start making Japanese cars. Right, and you're doing it better. It's about copying. In this world nowadays, nobody really invests in it. People just copy from people and
make it better. Yeah. Copying I agree to a certain extent. Copying and then enhancing and become and somehow being innovative at the same time to mix and match it. For instance, BMW and Mercedes-Benz go head to head all the time. The BMW X6 truck came out first. Mercedes-Benz copied and made it better and killed it.
Look,
right?
Let me give you a typical. Yes, you are so right. A typical example again. Do you know, Black, that before Two-Face, the godfather of Nigerian hip life is Two-Face, or the hip Afro life.
Right.
Afro
when he break up, the Afro.
Do you know where he launched his career from?
GH.
Thank you. African Queen. He performed African Queen at TV3 music at that time before
Shout
he
out
came
to
to do
Two-Face
the
for
African
being
Queen,
here
before
like
even
2
it
months
became a
ago.
hit. Okay, before the African Queen even became a hit, he came to perform it in Ghana, and around that time we had the Braford, the Quaders. Ghana was doing it big. Reggie had come to Ghana, and Ghana was doing it big time when he came to Afro. But hip life, right? They changed hip life. They didn't call it hip life. They copied the beat, and then added their own twist to it, and now it's Afrobeat. Well, guess what? It can be Afrobeat, but we all know where it originated from. Truth be told.
That's true.
Okay?
That's
before there was P Square, they didn't come up with this beat. Ghanaians came up with it.
That's
but
true.
what I'm saying is that when Nigerians saw what we're doing, they copied it, added their own twist to it. When Rude Boy came, when we interviewed him, what did he say?
It says
He said the same thing.
Yeah, he said the same thing.
He said, yeah. He said, we copy Nigerians, we are sharper. He said, we are sharper than you guys. We take your thing, we copy it, and we do it, and we explode it. Now, what we can also do is, let's also copy what Nigerians are doing. What are they doing different? They're not doing anything different. They're only adding pidgin. They're only singing their song in pidgin. Okay, so now, let's also put a lot of pidgin in our songs and see what will happen in Ghanaian music. The reason why D-Money cannot play a lot of Ghanaian music because when he has a mixed crowd, he has Caucasians, he has all these people, he cannot be playing Kidi, Patapa. People can relate. They can dance to the beat for a while, but after a while it becomes boring.
Not even boring. It's just the amount of people, like you said, the variety of people, Ghanaians to Nigerians to Americans to, you kind of got to weigh it out. So he does give a variety, like you said, but it does get played out after a while because you have to relate to the masses. And
that is what exactly.
Yeah, so, you have to relate to what's trending.
So I think Ghanaians have to stop looking at music as, okay, I'm dropping a single, or I want a career in music, or I want to become a music, I want to do music, I want to do Afrobeat. We have to start looking at what sells, what can bring us money.
Yeah, it's most of the time right now with the industry, it's you want to be an artist. Like we were talking about Feli Nuna and her label. It's more about the content you put out. You get you results.
Right.
So it's not always about what you like. It's about what the masses like.
Thank you.
As a business, you can own a clothing store and you'll shop for yourself and nothing will sell. You buy something you hate and it sells out. So it's about strategy and things like that and applying what relates to everybody else. So he has a point.
Thank you so much. And you know why two musicians are doing so well in Ghana now and they're going international all of a sudden within a span of 2-3 years. Shatta Wale is not doing music only in Chi or Ghana. He's doing music in an international. First of all, he's using international beat, which is a reggae beat. Stonebwoy using international beat, reggae. Right. Two, their lyrics is in English or English or Patois. It's international. So all of a sudden, Shatta and Stonebwoy have become music millionaires in Ghana. All of a sudden,
right?
It is not because look, this guy had Shatta and Shatta and Stonebwoy be Nigerians. They would have been more rich because guess what? They have a wider market to sell to. Ghanaians, first of all, we don't support our own. Yes, that's true. And two, we are not a lot. But Nigerians, there are plenty of them, both in Africa and abroad, so they are able to patronize. But what I'm saying is, in a nutshell, is the kiddies, all these young people that are coming, they have to start looking at the business. I like Shatta's mind. It's business. It is not just the gifts that you have, because left the gift alone, right, you would be like Obrafo and all these guys and not have money. You wouldn't have money. You can be good, but you don't have zero. You can't buy the range. Yeah.
Pockets dry.
That is a link up for you. That's the GM, man.
Linking up with a link up.
You link up with a link up, man. Every Tuesday, you get progressive, man. He actually will blow your mind with people that he bring on. Right here at WGSA, he's the what do you call it? Filler that you can talk to. Alinko, let me ask you one more question, then we can, you can wrap it up for us. Do you think you can share your passcode on your phone, the passcode on your phone, to your partner?
Your significant other.
Oh yeah, I mean, if this is a person that I trust, it's difficult for me personally to trust someone. But if I have full confidence in you that Charlie, I really, really dig you, and I make my mind on you. I make my mind up.
So yes or no? Yes or no?
No, listen. My significant, a significant partner is someone you know you can trust, right? Right. Someone that you know what, I can sacrifice for this person.
Right.
Okay. So for me, it's not easy for me to just pick a significant partner. I take my time, and if you have to show me a lot.
But yes.
So yes. So the underlying is yes.
Yes. Oh, wait,
okay.
I mean,
see,
to my phone, right? My password to my phone.
But here's the problem, right?
No, wait. Are you asking password to my phone or to my bank account?
See, it's a difference.
Both.
ATM off limits.
Is passcode.
No, I don't care. I'll give you my password to my phone anytime.
That's a link up for you, man. Hey, people, man, every Tuesday, tune in 7 to 9 o'clock. Progressive, man, that's the host and also the GM of WGSC. We're making things big over here. I'll link one day. I have to. Next week, you need to come on my show, man. There's a lot of things that we need to dive in. And I can tell that you have that music culture in you. The DNA is in you. So I want you to come around so that we can rub some shoulders and get things clear out there. Let people know what's going on. That's a link up for you, man. Big up to you, boss.
That's right, Black.
Yes, sir. Yes, Reem. There's some things that I really did not really agree with Alinko, but he got a lot of points.
He has some valid points.
Yes.
He has some valid points. No, I mean, not everything is gonna be matchy. You know what I mean? Like, nobody agrees 100% on everything. I see what you're talking about.
But he got a point. He got a point. The fact that
English
the music market right now is put some English in there.
It's all about
like
marketing, yeah.
But I can see the kiddies and things like that doing that. That's why I'm looking at them. I'm like, you know what? These guys can do that. Because Wizkid did not just wake up and do English and things like that. Because Wizkid came to Ghana. We all saw Wizkid and things like that. But it is what it is, man. Life is too short. Tomorrow is not promised. Today is what we have. Enjoy today. Today is Friday. Thank God it's Friday. I have a song from a Nigerian guy called Victor A.D. Is it Victor A.D. or something like that? It says, I love this guy, man. You need to listen to this song.
Okay, play
this guy is just on point. This is how the song goes, man. And when you're, like I said, we're still knocking on your door, man. 98.3 from your voice, your music, your station.
98.3.
Firm. Go on our webpage, WGAC.org, and donate something to help the movement. All deduction is tax deductible. All donation. All donation. We'll give you a tax break. Still, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. WGS 98.3 FM. It's your boy Blackjesus right here with my girl Reem in the building. This the song goes. I love this song. Let's go. Now, ja?
Red eye.
I know this kid's a bit.
Bros, if you no love, I what you get. It's Victor Eddie, na. Yeah. Pray for grace, my G. I say pray for grace. Oluwa má gbàgbé mi, I want all this money. Don't want to take the same step where I take last year, we don't work for me. Oh, Lord, as I dey grind, I dey hustle, bless me with this money. But on your hand that day, I say make you run out for me. Oh. If we don't make money, wait till we get. Wait till we get. If we don't buy the best, wait till we get. Wait till we get. If we don't get control, wait till we get. Wait till we get. If we don't make money, wait till we get. Wait till we get. Lord, you know what to me, how you don't talk, make you manifest, oh, Baba. This street now, my grace, no be who are super, they carry first, oh.
Now your grace I take the leave and if you play attack and defense so at the same time. And I thank you that say even when I the class you still give me the talent to give make I pass it. From the ring na family they call if not be billing na something they solve. And here you be and my money is involved. Oh you are blessed because I know figure. So much pressure on them figure. I say $1 I still want that 10 figure. I need the kind of money where go back down go to say with this black skin man. Wait nobody and you waiting. I'm waiting again. If we don't buy the best, waiting we get. Waiting we get. If we don't get control, waiting we get. Waiting we get. If we don't make money, waiting we get. Waiting we get. This year I want to buy moto. This year I want to buy house. This year I the pray make Olu wanna pass me by, cause I pray for grace, my G. It's not written that you will find or you seek, but you never find out if you did not seek on my
98.3 FM. A demo for Mastercraft on the beat.
I see you, Empress Mousy. Mouse in the locker. Me love ya. Keep doing what you do, Mousy. Keep supporting the movement. Blackjesus is right here. The BGS is the top 98.3 from your voice, your music, your station. With my girl, Reema. Tell them something for me, yeah?
Hey, I love you all. No, just kidding. I'm going to be here every Friday, y'all, Shan.
This is a special request to Mousy, the Empress on the locker. This goes for you.
I'm falling in love with you. I've made up my mind for you.
98.3 FM.
No matter the way that I with you. I've made up my mind for you. No matter the way that I with you.
Dimple One, I see you from far. That's Dimple One.
It's not for the shallow man that we still there they grind it.
We twist it again. Wait till we gain.
Be beating us something that's
wait till we gain.
We have our money.
If we have no money, I'm loving this song.
I said, what did we gain if there's no money? What did we gain? I guess we gained some happiness, right? You can be grateful for every day you living and prospering, but I need that cheddar.
I need that Lucci, man.
That loaf.
We need that loaf. We need that Lucci to keep us going. When we don't have money, wait till we gain. We're going to twist it one more time. Then we go to Chimema. I fall in love with you. That's the song that is on my heart today. Let's do it one more time. Let's go.
Baby. Mastercraft on the beat.
I'm falling in love with you. I've made up my mind for you. No matter the way that I with you. I'm falling in love with you. I've made up my mind for you. No matter the way that I with you. Anya
We have a caller on the line. Caller, what your name and where you calling from?
Hey, Blackjesus, this is Pakwesi.
Yes, Mr. Presido. Big up, big up, big up, big up. Give a shout out to Mr. Presido for me.
Hi, Pakwesi.
Pakwesi is actually he's the best. The respect level that I have for him, I've gone skyrocketing. Pa, welcome to my platform.
Good things. I've heard nothing but good things.
Thank you. You guys having a good show.
Amen.
You've been tuning in, I hope.
I know you're loving it. Are you enjoying the Friday already?
I am. You know me and my Fridays.
I know you're a busy man.
Once it's Thursday, we are ready for Friday, and once it's Friday,
I'm already into Saturday.
Yeah, so we have a long weekend ahead of us. So
yes, sir.
We all just thank God for always being the Friday.
Amen. It's an honor to have you on my platform today on the log. I know you're a very, very, very busy man. You cannot even come into the studio. I have to find out follow you all over. But man, there's a lot of good things that I've seen on social media that is never happened before. Bakwesi is on the log. That's the president of the Ghana National Council in Chicago. Welcome back. Welcome to my show.
Yeah, welcome.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, Mr. Pa. There's a lot of things trending right now. I personally did not see it, but somebody sent me the news plugs, and then I was like, wow, that's Pa, no Pa. For you to follow, is there a missionary or somebody went to Ghana to do some good stuff in Ghana, a white lady, and then for some reason she got sick or something, and she passed away, whatever. Tell us the story. What really went on?
Well, the story actually unfolded from an ABC news like about a week and a half ago, where some Ghanaians saw on ABC and CBS that there was a white lady from Wheaton, Illinois, who lived in Ghana, and she died. And actually, the news at the time was that she died in a Ghanaian hospital, and the Ghanaian hospital would not release the body to the family for burial because she was owing the hospital some money.
What?
So ABC reported this on their news. Somebody heard it, called me. So I had my people, Felicia, Eunice, try to locate the family through the efforts of ABC, and we finally found them. When we found them, they had set up a GoFundMe account, trying to put money together to bring this young lady back from Ghana for burial. We met the family just a couple of days ago when we went to the memorial last Wednesday.
Okay.
And the whole story is that Megan, at the age of 20, decided to go to Ghana and do some missionary work.
Wow.
She wanted to go to Ghana to help, kids that had special needs because she had been reading a lot about Ghana and other African countries on the internet. So basically, Megan had, talked to her parents, moved to Ghana, and has been in Ghana. She was actually in the process of adopting 2 children. I guess she was in the process of just finishing up with the courts, and then she got malaria. Just 2 weeks later, she died. She was in the hospital. We looked at her Facebook page. It was nothing serious. Malaria, as you know, is deadly. She had many doctors, attending to her, and eventually, things didn't work out the way we all wanted, and then she passed. So she celebrated her 26th birthday just on October 20th, and then November 2nd is when she died.
Wow. So, Pa, go ahead. Go ahead, Pa. We're listening.
Yeah, it's a sad story.
Very sad story. So when the news break out and for some reason you got to know about it, were you able to contact Ghana to do something about it, or they go ahead to pay, do the GoFundMe, whatever, and pay the?
Yeah, we actually I communicated with the information minister from Ghana. At that time, they did not know anything about it because this hospital was in Kumasi.
Okay.
But once we reached the family, they had already done, business with the hospital, and they were in the process of bringing the body back to United States. So what we did as the Ghana National Council is that we donated some money to the GoFundMe account. The Ghana National Council was able to put out $1,000.
Nice.
To help. And then later on, the Council of Ghanaian Churches here in Chicago also donated $500.
Nice.
So the Ghanaian community, we were able to give them $1,500.
Wow.
And we got some other people that individually also supported, send money. So as at yesterday, as at Wednesday when we went to the memorial, they had raised about $35,000.
What a blessing!
Which was about $5,000 over what they were anticipating. But Megan's family lives here in Chicago, but they are originally from Nebraska, Omaha, Nebraska. So the memorial was here last Wednesday, which a few Ghanaian community members, the leadership, the Council of Ghanaian Churches, we all attended, and they're going to do the burial later on at Omaha, Nebraska next week.
Wow. So I saw you went to the event, and it was nice. These are some of the things that I've never seen before. I've been in the States for a while. I've seen 2 different presidents past. You're the third of the 4th I've seen. And man, I I salute you for doing that. Putting Ghana on the map, letting them know that we are here. We are not just here to borrow, to stretch our hands to receive, but we are here to support everything that they go through. Whatever they go through, we go through as well.
Yeah, we care.
But man, I salute you for that. So are you guys planning to go to the funeral as well? Like over there?
Well,
what's the plan?
We basically have helped with the memorial service. We may not be able to go to the funeral.
Okay.
But what is going on is that the family had been very impressed with what Megan did with her life. Like I said, Megan was only 20 years old when she went to Ghana. And that was her dream, to help 4 children. And so the family and ourselves are going to get together, and we're going to continue where she left off.
Yes.
And so these children in Ghana that she, died for, we're not going to let it end. We're going to continue to work with the family to help them. I think some of the church members are also willing to probably go through the adoption process and probably bring these kids here. So as a leader of the Ghanaian community, and this happening in Ghana, it benefits our children. You never know who these kids are going to be. So what we will do is to, get together with the family and continue to do the things that will make Megan happy wherever she is. I mean, we have a lot of our own Ghanaian children. How many here are even ready to go to Ghana to go see their own family.
Yes, yes.
So for this young lady to, put her life, down just to travel to Ghana. He doesn't know anybody in Ghana. He's never been to Ghana before. He just read online, saw a lot of Facebook comments about poor children in Ghana, and made a decision to go to Ghana.
Wow.
Her parents are proud because her parents wouldn't even let her go, but she convinced the church, she convinced the parents, and they let her go. So for somebody putting her life down for us, it's definitely an opportunity for us to be part of, whatever the family was doing. So I personally am glad to be part, and I thank all the Ghanaian community members who were able to support. It is as a Ghana National Council, we are here for the community. We have to help, everybody that we can. Unfortunately, we may not have a lot of money to do most of the things, but sometimes life is not just about the money.
Yes, it's the action that you put towards it.
Your personal, showing up. We were there. The family was so grateful.
Yes,
they thanked us, and they were all over us. Just the fact that they see a few black people, a few Ghanaians in the middle of thousands of white people was just enough for them. So it was all well. We do this for the God.
Amen. Amen. This is very sad. This is very sad. Our prayers go towards Megan's family.
It's sad, but the memory is awesome to be able to live a life where you're doing
good.
You are selfless enough to leave the country and your family against their wishes to go somewhere else to give back. That's something that will never ever disappear.
And believe me, I salute you. I respect you already, but this time of the respect is infinite.
Respect.
We would never. I would never. When somebody talk about power, tell them to contact Blackjesus.
Hey,
you know me. I got big mouth. I have
that's
to talk
a big
about
one.
It. So, Papa, see, man, you've put it Ghana on the map, and then you've actually buttered the Ghana National Council so good. Like everybody is just applauding you. Like, man, this is unbelievable,
for
man.
the leadership skills.
For the leadership skills
and the initiative you took for this young woman.
Thank you guys too.
And if there's any support that you need us to, we can do more than that. But this is just a step. This is just a step. We thank God for the step that we've already taken. But Ghanaians, we can do. We have Chicago is the mother. Ghana. Most people doesn't know, but Chicago is the sister city to Ghana.
Really?
So we have the key. Ghana have the key of Chicago there. That's why, to be honest, you see a lot of Ghanaians say that. That's why our Ghana National Council is big, and also the Ghana Fest that we'll be doing. It's so big. It's not just that but that's what it is, man. Pakwisi, I salute you. I respect you. Keep what you're doing. And the next 3 years, I'm gonna vote for you again.
You got my vote.
All right, Pastor, give us your last word, and what? Yes, give us your last word.
Yeah, I want to thank you, but once I have the opportunity, all I wanted to tell your listeners is that we've all been in Chicago for quite a long time, and especially when we think about the youth. It is always nice for the youth to get together from, their youthful age until they grow up. Unfortunately, the community doesn't have any place that we can do all that. We have events at various places. We've been kicked out. There's a lot of things that has been happening. You all know. So the Ghana National Council is now opening its doors once again to try to bring all the Ghanaian community together for us to own our own Ghana house.
Yes.
And for now, we are starting a process of inviting the community so that everybody can bring their ideas as to how we can proceed in terms of buying a Ghana house. So once you guys have the opportunity and you have the loudest speaker in the city,
yes,
we will also ask you to tell people, to get ready, join us, let us hear their voices. We're going to start a series of town hall meetings where people will show up and we all come together as Ghanaians.
Nice.
House. So our next event is coming up December 8th in Bolingbrook, and the information is out there. We'll send the flyers out, but we want people to join us to bring ideas as to how we can all proceed together to acquire a Ghanaian community center.
We need that.
You got to come in the studio and give us more details. I need details.
we'll do one in on the north side. We're not sure of the date yet, but it's coming up.
Yes.
The immediate one is coming up December 8th in Bolingbrook, and we are asking people to show up, bring their ideas. People who want to invest in it, they need to, just come, and then we'll all brainwash as to how we can proceed. But for sure, what we need now is a community house where we can have several events. We can have a place of our own.
Yes.
That, to help all of us, old, young, so that we can all get together and live as Ghanaians in Chicago. So by the time we have our own place,
yes,
we can party till whenever we want.
Yes.
We can have,
you got my vote. I'd like to party. No,
youth program. Kids, we can do after school program for Ghanaian kids. There's a lot of things we can do if we have our own place, and we don't have to always pay, to do events, and especially being kept down because we are too loud or we are too many, people, who have a place sizable enough for all Ghanaian events. So let's put the word out there.
Tell them we're not too loud. That's just how we converse with each other. It's just passionate.
Exactly.
It's just passionate. We're not loud. We're just passionate.
And I don't, it's just the fact that we've gotten a lot of people telling us that, we are so cute when it comes to having events. Unfortunately, we've been throwing a lot of money away to these people, so they enjoy taking our money. But it's about time we invest in our own.
Exactly.
I mean, if you buy a house, all they need to know is that you have a job, right? And so for Ghanaians, our job is that we are able to meet every weekend and party. That alone is good security for us to be able to acquire a Ghana house. So let's just get together. Somebody will have to sacrifice and start this. And so something that the Ghanaian community has been longing for. This is the time we all have to come together to make it happen.
You are on point, Mr. President. You are so much on point. And this is exactly what I'm saying, that Ghanaians have to come. I don't need one. There's a saying that there's a lot of things I've said about Ghana National Council in the past and things like that. But you've proved me wrong many times. Me, I got big mouth. I talk. When you do something wrong, I just say, man. And that's how I am.
You need that.
You need somebody like me to
overly opinionated.
Well, Parker, you blow my mind when I heard that story. You stepped in, you did what the leader's supposed to be doing, and then you did it right. And secondly, you're trying to organize us to get our own community center.
Finally getting some results.
This is the way to go.
Some results.
This is the way to go. Parker, I salute you. There's a song that I want to play for you, but it's called "I Got My Level." Right now, you got level. You got level.
You got level. And we need wetting weekend and some levels.
So, man, I'm not going to take much of your time.
You made my Friday very
I'm not going to take much of your time, man. But I'm going to play you this song, "My Level" by my boy, Shatawale. He says so. He said, Pakwesi, you got different level, man. Nobody come close. Now, Obi, I say, yeah, Pakwesi number one. King one. All right, thank you, brother. That's Pakwesi for your Ghana National Council president. This is a young man. He came out from nowhere, trying to put, he's very, very socialized, very, very socialized. When it comes to gathering people, goes to every event. I've never seen him mad before. Amazing guy. We have we have our differences and things like that. But hey, it is what it is.
Who don't you have differences with?
I know, right? That's
sometimes, right?
Blackjesus is right. WGS is the top 98.3 from your voice, your music, your station. This song go for my boy, my king, my president. This is called Level. You got some level, man.
My level. My level,
Ghana motion.
Baby, today I don't get nothing, but tomorrow I go get something, and I go buy the motor for mama. But the enemy won't worry me. I go show all of them tragedy.
This is special request from my president, Pakwesi. Oh, I'm loving this guy. Oh, you got some level. When the music is good, just do it twice and let's do it one more time. This is Level by my boy, the king of Africa, dancer Shatawale.
My level,
Ghana motion.
Baby, today I don't get nothing, but tomorrow I go get something, and I go buy the motor for mama. But the enemy won't worry me. I go show all of them tragedy. No be today, we start to. So if I sing my song,
Pakwesi, make it tell them that shall not be today we start to. We've been there for longest. We're gonna do it like Jesus comes. You get your level, what's it?
I know my level. Oh my level. Anybody popping champagne today? I know my level. I know my level. Oh, my level. The time I waka yo. I mean, I get my mother de kae. Lonely, lonely story. By the time I buy my Toyota, Flossy, Kama Kebenyena. What a lovely story.
That's what I'm talking about. Pakwesi, the best Ghana president in the Chicago land. Ghana National Council. Big up to you guys, man, for making Ghana proud. Yes, we know our level as Ghanaians. Special request to the Ghana Council and also Pakwesi, the president. Yes, we know our level.
I know my level. I know my level. Oh, my level. Maybe today I don't get nothing, but tomorrow I go get something. And I go buy a motor for mama. But my level, my level.
Ghana motion.
Maybe today I don't get nothing, but tomorrow I go get something. And I go buy a motor for mama. But the enemy won't worry me. I go show all of them tragedy. No be today, we start to. So if I sing my song, if I keep up for long, because you don't know that day, Jesus Christ, he go come. So if you see me today, I know my level.
Ghana for WGHC 98.3 FM. Demo
If you see Pakwesi popping champagne today, remember that he have done his due and also know his level.
The time I waka yo. I mean, I get my mother de kae. Lonely
story. So we have Mama D in the building. Mama D speak.
Hey.
Come after my show.
What up, Chi-Town? Hey, I'm in here with my peoples, but I heard they got a question for me.
We have a question for the D speaking. Mama D speaks.
Okay. All right.
So Mama D, this is a simple question.
Okay, so this is your question for the day.
The question for the day.
Okay. All
so
right.
Reem, let it go. Let it go. That's my partner.
Yeah, all right.
Let it go.
So basically, the topic of discussion is whether or not your significant other should have access to your passcodes or not. Phone, ATM, see you name it, whatever it is, access or no access.
Okay. Now, here, like I said, you probably ain't going to like my answer.
Hey, I love it, man.
Okay.
So that's your opinion.
So here's where I'm going. It depends on how significant the other is.
Okay, well,
right?
I'm uncomfortable already.
It all depends on how significant the other person is. You can have a significant other and the relationship ain't all that serious. That person ain't got no business having access to Jack.
Right.
Right?
Them late night phone calls.
Listen.
Them fly-by.
That's about all he should
fly-by
do.
relationship.
Okay, yeah, that he don't have access to nothing.
So when you
transition
to committed,
the man and wife
committed.
So how
and
committed
wait,
committed?
and that's what I was about to say. How committed are we going here? Is it we're living together, we're exclusively dating, we are married? What are we defining as committed?
It's a lot of levels. I feel like, okay, since we're being specific, I feel like if you're at the point where you're coexisting and cohabitating, then yes, because we're in a
the minute they say I do, everything goes south.
Because marriage becomes a business. It's you signing.
No, let me tell you.
In American society, you sign over your debt. You sign
Dimple
over.
I see you from far.
Listen.
It's love, but it's also a business. I wouldn't say it's just a business, but it's also a business.
And not only that, here it is. You have, like I said, people who get married, been together for years and years, and it's something about weddings. You find out that people are more in love with the idea of having a wedding than having the marriage itself.
Mama D speaks in the building.
And so marriage is where the work comes in. And the work that you did to get the person, you have to keep working every day, even though you have a ring, to keep the person.
marriage going,
It's
right?
crazy to me because everybody wants to chase paper. Everybody's like, I'm gonna chase money. I'm gonna chase money. You also have to chase that piece of paper that is your marriage that you signed.
Come
you have
on
to
now.
Wake up and be committed to the person that you choose to be with, even on your bad days.
Okay.
Like, it's easy to love somebody when they make you happy.
Yes. But when it's time to get down in the trenches and get downright dirty and have to put your hand to, are you still willing to go the distance with that person?
Relationships aren't 50-50 all the time. Some days you'll be 80, some days he'll be 20, but you have to be able to pick up
and move on.
And move on.
But at the end of the day,
DJ's
I'm
looking at you
always
like,
right.
you know, you guys, I don't know what you guys talking about, man. DJ, tell me something, man.
Happy life.
Yes, at the end of the day, the wife is always right.
At the end of the day, whatever you do, nod your head.
Yes, just nod and smile, nod and smile. listen, the other half of Mama D Speaks, Mobe One is going to give his input on this. And, you know, I don't know, maybe it's going to end up with,
Mobe in the building as
with
well.
the ladies defend, you know, up against the men. But, you know, going back to the question that if it's a committed relationship where we have gone to the gone so far where we're living together or there's a ring involved, of course that person should have access to everything.
There's nothing wrong with that. I support that as well.
Unlimited access.
Unlimited. Now, here's where the problem comes in. Do you have something to hide why that person shouldn't have access?
No.
Are you paranoid?
But the title says passcode. When it says passcode,
So pass
it's
the
a
code
code that
over to me.
you cannot reveal that code.
No,
it says you pass the code to me.
No, it doesn't say passcode to me. It says passcode. DJ, don't leave me hanging.
Matter of fact, no codes.
No codes.
No codes.
Okay.
I can't hear myself. That's the thing.
Yeah, it's good.
But I can't hear myself.
The mics.
I like to.
Give him a mic. He's got a mic. There you go.
Go ahead.
I like to.
You like to hear you.
That's right.
So what's your take on it, Mobe?
Okay, my take on this is
Oh,
marriage. What I look at it is like marriage should be a contract.
It is a contract.
Business.
You know what I'm saying? So it should start with like different steps and standards.
Right.
Like, okay, for 5 years, no kids.
Oh. Well.
No kids.
Because it's a learning.
Yes.
You need to get to
Yes.
know me. I see where you're going.
What about the engagement process? Isn't that the time where you
Yeah, but some engagements are short. He's saying that even, you know, after you're married your first 5 years, it's still a lot of getting to know you, getting to figure you out, you know.
You ever get to know somebody fully.
Baby,
People
tell
got
me
layers.
about it. I'm telling you.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. I think personally, marriage should be a contract with duration of years set aside. Okay, so for the first 7 years, no kids.
Okay.
It depends. That's a lot of factors that go into 7 years. The age you get married and your circumstance. If you get married really young, 7 years is appropriate. You understand what I'm saying?
Because you don't want to go into the Mexican kind of marriage. You meet me and take me to the courthouse and married to me, and then tomorrow
we got babies.
We got 15
we got
kids
problems.
And
and then you have a whole lot of luggages.
And laundromats.
You know, it's like you're tripping, but you
Okay,
you're taking
okay,
it.
people.
Okay.
So, you know, we're just playing with the stereotypes. We ain't being serious.
Okay.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
It's a joke.
Yes,
It's
we
a
want to
joke.
put it out there.
It's a
Yes.
joke.
Yes. And we're, you know, if we've offended anybody, we're apologizing.
Okay.
Apologizing.
Yes.
So basically, like you say, just like living together, you can pass on certain passwords, not all.
ATM is off limits.
ATMs.
Of course, I need to get to the money, girl. Don't even go there.
No. Wait.
The ATM off limit.
No.
My ATM is off
Right.
limits.
Okay.
Your ATM is not.
That's where I was going because
Thank you.
because
Thank you,
basically
DJ.
once you start putting all your money in a pot, it becomes our money.
Well,
Our
see,
money. Our
money
no,
gonna get
hold
spent.
on.
Our money.
My
No,
money not.
let me tell you something. This is something I was told when I got married. You know, the mister was told from this day forward, you're a broke man.
Yes. he's
Because
gonna do it.
your money is her money, and her money is her money. You have no money.
Okay, so that's that. See,
men that want a wife,
you see how you see how it is on. It's a male and female thing.
That's right.
So now they're putting you up on a level, but pulling away the carpet from you.
That's right.
Slowly.
Yep.
So basically, that's why I say that money goes in the pot. It's our money.
Our money. I'm with you.
Your
I'm
money
gonna be stowing money
is
away
my
for mad
money,
No,
and
well,
my money is my money.
It doesn't work like
We
that.
don't have no our money. Oh, yes, we do. We have our money. Our money pays the bills in the house, but your money is my money, and my money is
And
still
our
my
money
money.
cooks your food, bears your children,
Our money
cleans
is
the house.
our money in our pot.
Yes.
This is the way it works.
Okay.
We have the bills.
Right.
We have the slush fund.
Right.
And we just collaborate. You scratch my back, I scratch yours.
Yeah, but you're
You
supposed to
don't go out-
scratch
no,
mine a little
no.
harder than I
No,
scratch.
And a little higher and a little lower.
Yes,
Well,
there you go.
what if is a guy like me who doesn't carry tall, long nails?
How can I scratch
How
you
can
good?
I scratch your back?
You buy a back scratcher with
Yes,
our money.
yes.
No, but it's gonna be. Well, you see.
Make it long.
Okay, you're still gonna need the strength
Right.
to hold your back scratcher.
That's right.
So
Right.
therefore, you're still taking something from me.
But I'm giving you something that you can never repay me for, and that's life. I bring you.
No, you're not sure about that. We don't know.
Oh,
We
we
don't
not
know.
sure if
There
they're
you go.
paying.
We don't
Okay,
know.
We ain't
We don't
there
know.
yet.
Well, the possibility still
Possibility.
No, but there's a 1% possibility that can be a problem.
That could be a problem. Now,
So-
like from the beginning, I think everything should be brought up front as far as your finances, your health. Health is number one.
Yes.
Health is definitely.
Yes.
Number, I
Remember,
need to
we were
know
talking about this last week,
who
like
you've been messing
Jesus.
with.
Yep.
Yes.
Yes, because
Yes.
in these days and these times, it has been in the dark ages.
Yeah.
Now things are gradually coming to light, and it's
Right.
coming to light so fast.
Right.
Okay, so basically, what I would tell tomorrow's generation at this present time, ask for the credentials.
Everything.
Where are the?
We need your
the gardening tool
financials,
facts?
your
I can't say
health.
that.
Yes,
Yes.
yes,
I
yes,
can't
yes.
say the word, but I need the gardening tool facts. If you know.
Yeah, we need
Yes, your health deposition.
Yes, we want to know where you stand as far as standing up as a man,
Right.
acting like a man, treating a woman as a husband. You know what I mean? And a
the jail
woman
records,
treating a man.
And
as
yes, the jail records.
jail records.
Definitely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, basically, when you look at the jail records thing in this
That-
country,
That's a problem.
As a
because
black
That
man,
is a-
in
that-
this
as a
country,
black-
you can be
yeah,
locked up for
yes,
anything.
yes.
Yes.
So that's.
So-
that is
But
not.
the serious things like rape,
Yes.
murder, assault, things of
those
that
are
nature, those are serious things.
We call
to-
it felony
Yes,
violations.
yes,
So-
we need everything.
Everything.
And that's what we were
So-
saying last week.
Right.
You need to bring everything to the table. Just like,
be
you know,
honest.
when we were talking about HIV and AIDS, and we were saying, you asked me for my financials, you asked me about my education, but nobody bothered to ask about my health.
Right.
You've got to put everything on the table.
As a woman or a man, if you are ever involved with somebody and you ask them to get tested and they say, if you good, then I'm good. Run.
Run!
Good.
Run!
We have our next 5 minutes to run our show. Blackjesus is right here with my DJ Reema, and then DJ man.
Mobay.
Mobay. DJ Mobay in the building with me as well. This is what we call keep it real. We're keeping things real. We are a little bit off a little bit, but the thing is, we're supposed to have 30 minutes discussion of how churches or black churches have actually
Progress.
Messed up black people.
Okay. Yeah, it has.
We gonna need more than 30 minutes.
I know.
Because I got
So next week we have about 45 minutes. I have my team gonna
need
be
a
here.
segment.
Mama D will be here.
Yes.
Mobay will be here. Let's dive into this issue.
Yeah, and if to make it more interesting, we can take some calls too.
Of course,
Of
we have
course.
to take in
We
some
need
calls.
some calls.
We have to take
let's
in some
interact
We need a
with
little
the
input
public.
from
So
the
maybe
public.
can we do it from 3 to 4 o'clock?
We
1
can,
hour.
yes, we can go as long as you want to.
That's my girl. Mama this week is after my very show. Keep it real. Blackjesus will be running the show up in a minute, but hey.
So,
Mama
Black
D-
Jesus, I'm not going to see you again before Thanksgiving, right? What are you thankful
Who's
for?
cooking, by the way?
Life.
Good answer.
That's a
Life.
great answer.
Good
life,
answer.
Life is too short to not give thanks to God when you wake up every day
And your
you're
toes.
alive.
Grateful
and
for
when your toes,
life
your toes,
itself.
Your
Yes.
toes work, your fingers
You know.
work.
Let me. About a week ago, I wake up and nothing was wrong. I didn't hit my leg too. Nothing happened. My leg just swollen.
Oh.
From nowhere, and I realized that life is
very short.
Very short. You know, we don't really cherish what we have.
While we have it.
But when the pain kicks in, you just realize that, oh my God.
And
It's not even that.
And the first
it's
person
it's not even that, you guys. You know what it is? You don't realize how much you take your body parts for granted.
Yes.
Until
something happens.
Yeah.
And then you
Just
realize
end
that,
it.
so this
Just
is part
end
of
it.
my body.
Right?
Because it hurt to the bone.
Right?
And it hurt to the heart.
You
and
know-
the heart, supplies everything.
You don't realize how much you take stuff for your legs. You don't realize how for granted you
you do.
take your legs until like last week when
Yes.
you couldn't move one.
Yes, I
Your
couldn't.
thumb.
My thumb. Imagine not having thumbs, okay? I couldn't text none of y'all.
All right, next 6 time, Blackjesus to be at WGS in 98.3 from your voice, your music
Thumbs.
on
That's why I'm
station.
not texting back.
Friday, we'll keep your Friday looking good. 2 to 4 o'clock. Next, we're gonna talk about how our churches, our church have deceived
Broken our
black people
community, yeah.
and things like that. So stay tuned. 2 to 4 o'clock. Blackjesus will be here. This is my level. I'm out.
Level. Oh, my level. Maybe today I don't get nothing. My level, my level,
Ghana motion.
Maybe today I don't get nothing, but tomorrow I go get something. And I go buy the motor for mama. But the enemy won't worry me. I go show all of them tragedy. No be today, we start to. So if I sing my song, if I keep up for long, because you don't know that day, oh, Jesus Christ, he go come. So if you see me today, I know my level. I know my level. Oh, my level. Anybody publish a pen today, I know my level. I know my level. Oh, my level. The time I waka yo. I mean, I can come up with the lonely story. By the time I buy my Toyota, Flossy, Kama, Kebenyena. What a lovely story. I don't live this life, yo, because I got my Bible, yo. Because the blessings I get from the Most High is so great, though. So if you see me today, I know my level. I know my level. Oh, my level. Anybody publish a pen today, I know my level.
You're listening to WGHC 98.3 FM.
Why yo, but we are nothing's friend from the see the first time. Want to trust in